Good evening, social media, YouTube land, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. It's your boy Victor L. Carrington, and wanted to do this video. I felt inclined to do this video because of the situation with the debate last night and the audio that's been heard around the world from last Friday from our our infamous idiot Donald Trump. So I'm just gonna get right into it because I've had these thoughts all day, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. Donald Trump, you are an idiot. You are an exact idiot who does what he wants to do because you feel empowered to do so because of the money that you make, the businesses that you have, and this position that you've placed yourself. I do think you are higher up than God at this point. And I don't understand what it's going to take to bring you down other than death. However, I think this is where you are. Melania, you're just a piece of arm candy for him in public and probably a sex slave in the house. I can't imagine how he treats women behind closed doors where he believes he's getting away with it. I cannot imagine how vile and grueling that must be for women. But if you stay and you take it, if you are staying and you take it, I do say this and I stand strongly behind it. You deserve every bit that you're getting. You deserve it. I do think, and this is strictly my opinion, but I do think his children are there just securing their trust funds. I do think Melania is there because of the lifestyle he's given her when he brought her over here from wherever she came from. I don't think anyone in their right mind would tolerate being talked to like that by a man. I think there is something in it for them to want to take that type of abuse. Now, yeah, everyone is saying, okay, well, Bill Clinton did it and blah, 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 blah. But you also in the next breath goes, well, we need to move on. Donald Trump apologized. Okay, if we're going to move on with this alleged apology, then why are we not moving on with the Bill Clinton thing? And the last time I checked, Bill Clinton didn't force himself on anyone. It wasn't sexual assault. That was all consensual. Wrong? That was not for me to say. I'm not in their marriage, so I can't say what was wrong and what was not wrong. But that was between him and Hillary. They seem to have found some type of an agreement to work it out, and that's their business. You cannot compare this to that. That's apples and oranges, and the two just do not mirror one another. Now, Scotty Hughes. Oh God, Scotty Hughes, you're such an idiot. You are such an idiot. For you to get your face on TV to say, well, he apologized, let's move on, and don't say that word because that word is offensive and my daughter is watching. You getting on TV defending this man is offensive. You have to look your daughter in the face every single day. And your daughter has to know that you supported this man and his behavior. 11 years ago, okay, yes, it was 11 years ago. But what has he done since then that has not changed? Let's talk about the sexual comments he's made about his daughter since she was younger. Ivanka? Is that pronounced right? Ivanka? Yes. How he talked about her legs when she was just a little girl. Then how he's talking about her breasts as she got older. And how he said that if she wasn't his daughter, he would date her. This is the type of man that you want to support, and you want to look yourself in the mirror and look at your daughter in the face, Scotty Hughes, and think this is okay, that this is normal behavior. That is predator behavior, and I can't believe his white racist bigoted ass is not in jail, because I am certain with the way he is so aggressive, with the way he bullies people into getting what he wants, I am certain he has approached someone the wrong way and paid them off when they came after him. I'm certain that he has. That rape allegation that's in now, that people are really starting to pay attention to now, that's been circulating on the internet for a while, that everybody tried to push under the rug, now they're talking about it. Because this man is a sexual predator. You said, well, let's put the past behind us and let's move forward. But yet, every time R. Kelly comes on a radio, you all got something to say about it. Every time he puts out a CD, that's the first thing you revert to is his sexual allegation. And let's just be clear. He was cleared of those charges. However, you still want to do that. Let's look at Nate Parker. Nate Parker. His movie flopped this weekend because of this sexual crime that he was charged with when he was at Penn State. But yet, for Donald Trump, we're supposed to just move on because this is your Republican nominee. No, bump that. No, we're going to discuss this, and this is something that's going to continue to come up as other tapes are being released because I'm certain there's more. I'm certain there's more. This wasn't just a one-time occurrence. Donald Trump is a predator. He is racist. He is a bigot. He is a bully. Let's talk about how the way he was standing over top of Hillary when she had the floor last night. Each and every time. He never sat down when she was speaking. He was always following her, standing behind her because he wanted to intimidate her. However, it didn't even work. Hillary is like, you know what? Bring it. Bring it. Because I know your weak spots. And what did she do? She let him hang himself. Here she is in double digits leading right now in the polls. That's a wonderful thing. Donald Trump doesn't deserve to be president because he is a ticking time bomb. Anytime someone says the things that he says and have no apology, that apology, as you can tell, the one time he followed the rules and read the teleprompter. He didn't go off script. The one time, and you can see him just reading it, and it killed him to do so because he felt less than a man because he had to do something someone else told him to do, probably a woman. And now look at you, Scotty Hughes. You're on TV, and that dumb little Tommy, whatever her name is, with her big mouth that didn't seem to have a problem with black people when she was getting what she wanted. Tommy, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We remember your college days. We've seen the photos. You were getting what you wanted, but now all of a sudden you have all these problems with black people that don't agree with you. And then you got them two god-awful, them two black girls, coons, they call themselves diamond and whatever, but it's pretty much cotton and glass is what they are with those horrible quick weaves. How dare you as women, you were born women, how dare you sit here and agree with this man and what he did and said it was 11 years ago and said the media is blowing it out of proportion. It ain't the media. Had he not given this out, the media wouldn't have anything to do. So wise up, get rid of them god-awful quick weeds, get an ounce of brain into those empty heads of you all, and shut up. Seriously, shut up. Because you two, because of your skin hue, will be two of the first ones headed to the field if he ever becomes president. You will be in those fields, not at the house. Your skin hue isn't light enough. You definitely not attractive enough, so he ain't gonna want to sleep with you. Because on his scale, as he rates you, you probably a 1. I mean, that's just what he does. But you support that. You support that. I'm just glad that people are finally waking up and seeing that Donald Trump finally is not the person for this job. Although he's shown us time and time again, then you got that dumb Omarosa who is still supporting him. You got these Christian leaders and these evangelists and that dumb Daryl Price and all of those people. You're supporting this man. You have women in your family, mothers, aunts, sisters, daughters, cousins, nieces. How do you look them in the face and tell them that the actions of this man are not harsh enough for you to stop your support of him? What if he had done that to your daughters, to your mother? What if he had grabbed your sister that way? Would you still feel the same way? That's something we need to think about. Sexual assaults in this country is high because men like Donald Trump, predators, are walking around with their positions of power thinking they can do whatever they want to do. The women are suffering from this, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look on our country. It's not a good look on the human race. Donald Trump is a predator. Now, he said Hillary needs to be in jail. No, he needs to be in jail. Because the things that he has done to women, the way he has bragged about his advantage and his power that he has to do the things that he has done to women is deplorable. And it is sickening. And any woman who is standing by him after this, you deserve everything that you get. And when I say that, I'm not wishing bad luck on you. But if you keep messing with Donald Trump, you're just going to get it. Because that's just all you're going to get. You're going to get it. Donald Trump, my goodness, you know the women to do that to. Because I promise you, if you do it to the wrong woman, there's not enough security you can put around you before someone is tagging that ass. You cannot think this is acceptable. But you don't think about anyone else but yourself. And that's a sad place for anyone who wants to be the leader of the free world. Donald Trump, accept this loss because Hillary is getting ready to drag you down.